Hello to all. I would like to talk about, the dog feeding. This is a different topic than the other previous brilliant presentations here. Why did we choose this topic for today? Why is this topic relevant? I know we humans have a lot of similar medical issues with dogs. Let me say we have a very close friendship and history. For instance, both of us used to be great hunters. Actually, I would like to focus on the medical issues and start investigation around nutrients and feeding. I have been dealing with dog feeding for about 20 years now. I used to try different methods of dog feeding before I met the Paleolithic approach. In fact, I became too lazy to cook for my dogs, and I also found the canned pet food too expensive. Through many years, I noticed that most of my dogs suffered from some kind of cancer. All these reasons led me to testing them feeding raw meat. 15 years ago, this was a very strange approach in Hungary. At the beginning, I was also afraid of infections and dangers. I didn't know anything at all about the outcome of raw feeding or its possible effects on my dogs. My experiences that are carnivore pets many times have the same medical issues as we humans do. Cancer, diabetes, allergy, obesity, joint issues, dental issues, and so on. Why is that so? Let me try to find out. Today, most dog owners use processed pet food for feeding. The canned pet food contain nutrients which are not appropriate for carnivore pets. We know that. The physiology of the dog is exactly the same as that of the wolf. Still, we feed the dogs with cereals, carrots, and fruits. I often hear the dog owner say, every dog is fed with canned dog food. This cannot be wrong. Just look at the increase of the average life term of pets. Let me say, wake up, this is not true at all. Regarding this kind of junk food, let me mention a few statistical numbers. In 2014, the British Kennel Club made a breed health survey. They collected data about 50,000 dogs. The average life span was 10 years. The most common causes of death were old age, unspecified cancer, unknown conditions, heart failure, and kidney failure. Besides, the 2014 data compared to 2004 shows 11% decrease in the average lifespan. Another European report shows that nearly 50% of European dog population aged over 10 years suffered from some kind of cancer. We should ask, what may cause this? My guess is because most of the dog owners feed their dogs with junk food or processed food or highly processed food. The main components of these dog foods are plants and food additives, and all these are industrial products. Of course, there is always a picture of meat on the packaging saying all components are fresh. Let me say, this is an illusion only. In the end, the dog owners cause the disease for their pets by feeding them canned pet food. According to an urban legend, the mixed breed are the healthiest. I believe this is far from being true. Unfortunately, mixed breed dogs have exactly the same medical problem as their fellow dogs with a pedigree. So let's see how can we change our dog's life and its quality. We should step back to the baseline, and we need to follow the wolf eating habits. I would like to present a few choices. Everybody will be able to follow them. We don't need any extra effort or food supplements. There are several raw feeding methods for dogs. The most popular one is the barf. This type of pet feeding includes raw fruits and raw vegetables, besides raw meat. Unfortunately, under this brand name, there are lots of processed products available on the market as well. Be careful, because this is a big trap, and if you choose this processed or canned pet food, you will not reach the expected result. Let me say again, the dogs are carnivore animals, like wolves or cats. There is no reason for feeding them with plants. A dog is not able to utilize nutrients from plants. Wolves don't eat watermelon or corn in the forest. Okay, some pet owners say, we understand. Let's prepare a smoothie from the vegetables and fruits and offer it to our dog. Congratulations. I see they don't see the point at all. The reason for mistreating our dogs is very easy. Most dog owners tend to treat their dogs like humans. They want them to follow human eating habits. They believe the dog needs to eat vegetables and fruits to get enough vitamins and minerals. They believe if the dog diet doesn't include plants, the dog will have vitamin deficiency. In my opinion, the barf diet is a wrong way. All necessary nutrients for dog can be found in the raw meat. Another popular raw feeding method for dogs is the prey diet. I think this is the best choice for dogs living in a countryside, at a farm, or in a similar environment. Prey feeding provides our dogs biologically appropriate food indeed. For example, we can feed our dogs whole chickens or rabbits, but it's difficult to follow the pay rules when we live in a big city, in a flat, or if we have a small dog. So I think we should find an appropriate diet without any tricks and inconveniences. We should focus on evolutionary approach combined with modern opportunities. What does that mean in the practice? In regard to what kind of food to include, a whole paleo diet should consist of raw meat, edible bones, and organs. Raw meat should include muscle meat as well as tongue, heart, gizzards, and skin. About 50% of the organ meat allotment should come from liver, the rest from kidney, spleen, lung, pancreas, and brain. In regard to edible bone, avoid to weight-bearing bones of large animals because may they splinter and injure your dog. Rather, stick to the less dense, more porous bones of smaller animals like chicken, fish, lamb, and goat. So we can serve with eggs or occasionally cooked meat. Another important factor is regular fasting. I recommend minimum 1 or 2 days of fasting a week. An alternative is feeding our dogs every second days. If we can keep them fasting, we can expect quick energy, good health conditions, and extra energy in our dogs. Please, don't panic if your dog doesn't drink a lot of water. This is quite normal. Please, don't panic if your dog shows signs of hungriness during the fasting period. Dogs are very good actors, really. I maintain an active Facebook group with roughly 7,000 members. We can exchange knowledge and our experiences, and we can inspire each other every day there. Every day, I get a lot of valuable feedback about the paleo diet for dogs and its results in practice. I know about cases of weak allergy recoveries, also from recoveries from skin issues. Most dogs lose weight, and owners report me lots of other benefits. Dogs love being raw-fed, really. I can report cases of recoveries from epilepsy. I can report cancer remission. I can report dental problem recoveries. These results were achieved without drugs and any other supplements, only by raw meat and raw feeding. So I think this is all I wanted to share with you today. I appreciate the Paleomedicina team to provide me with this great opportunity to share some of my views about healthy dog diet. Thank you for your attention.